Hi guys, thank you for watching Dream Spree Studio Yoga. My name is Shannon. I have Chappie here with me. He may walk in the frame. We're going to be doing a flow today for absolute beginners. This is the second video in the series. Go ahead and get in a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Start to focus in on your breathing. Taking ujjayi breaths, which is where it's kind of like whenever you fog up your glasses when you're trying to clean them. It's inhales and then exhales with the mouth shut. Kind of like a sigh. And if you'd like, this is a good time to set an intention for your practice, something you can bring your mind back to in case it begins to wander, and maybe something you could bring forward into the rest of your day. And on your next inhale, you can go ahead and open your eyes. I'm going to put the arms out. Inhale up high overhead and put your hands together in pistol fingers like that. And exhale over to the left side, looking under the right elbow. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right side, looking under the left elbow. Inhale back up. We're just going to continue to flow with your breathing. So inhale up, exhale down. Just really starting to get into that breath. You're trying not to roll the hips up off the ground as you move. And let's make this the last round. Inhale back to center. Bring the arms out to the sides. Inhale up, up into the diaphragm up. Exhale, twist over to the left side, putting the hand on the left knee and looking behind you. And you're trying to rotate with the shoulders, not so much with the low back. Just rotate and look behind you, just as far as you comfortably can. And continue to breathe, breathing space into that spine, space into the back, getting ready for your practice. Inhale back to center. Exhale, go over to the right side, putting the hand on the right knee, and of course, rotating the shoulders to look behind you. Getting into a nice twist. And come back to center. Hey Chappie, what's up? Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale them to the sides, and we're just going to crawl forward. So come here forward. Crawl forward, bring your elbows to the ground if you can. If you can't, just as far down as you can. And hang your head. You can just let your neck go. And just continuing to breathe. Inhale back to center. Dust off your arms if you have stuff on them. Inhale back out into a T. You're going to clasp our hands behind us like this. So reach behind you, clasp your hands, and roll the shoulders back open, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. Looking up towards the sky, but not straining your neck. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes here. Release the hands to the side, shake them out. We're going to come over into tabletop. So come on your hands and knees. Always wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Do some cat and cow stretches. So inhale, down, and cow. Exhale, up, and cat. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. You can make some intuitive movements with the hips and shoulders. Just getting a little movement in that spine. Getting ready for more movement. Let's take one more round. And come back together to a neutral spine. Do a quick balance. The right arm out, left leg back. Hold it. And bring the hand and the foot back down. I'm going to use the other side, so left arm out, right foot back. Hold. And put the hand and the foot back down to the mat. We're going to press back into child's pose. This is your resting position. Anytime you need a break, this is a good pose to come back to. You're going to bring the feet in sort of to meet each other, the legs out, knees out wide. Press back, bring the butt over to your feet, and stretch the arms out in front of you. And you bring the forehead down to the mat. Anytime you need a break, this is the pose to take. And on your next inhale, come back up to tabletop. You're going to press back into down dog. Just tuck the toes under like this. You're going to press back, so hinging at the hips. Press the hips back towards the back of the mat, rolling the shoulders down. You don't want to keep your shoulders hunched up. You're trying to put the heels down onto the floor or the ground, and you can pedal your feet, make some movements. You're just stretching out the calves. You can go up and down. If the heels don't come down all the way, that's fine. If you need to do a slight bend in your knees, that's fine. And we're going to come back down to tabletop. Let's press back up into down dog again. So again, toes tucked. Press back to down dog. Let's come back down onto our tabletop position. This is a sneaky way to work the abs a little. And inhale back up into down dog. Look in between your hands. We're going to step or hop to the front of your mat. I like to step to the front of the mat. Just walk up to your hands. Rise all the way up in tall mountain. And bring the hands to heart center in prayer. Pause here for a moment. And we're going to reach up overhead in tall mountain. Exhale, come through in prayer. Exhale, down, forward fold. Grab each elbow while you're here. And just hang. If you need to do a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. You're just letting gravity help stretch you out. Continue to breathe, breathing into the stretch. You can release the elbows. Maybe your hands come down a little closer to the floor than they did before. And again, if you are here, that's okay. It does not matter. We're going for progress. So inhale up, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale down. Inhale all the way back up, tall mountain, hands to heart center in prayer. Pause here for a moment and close your eyes. Going to take 3 breaths together. On each inhale, think let. On each exhale, with an open mouth, think go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Just let it go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. One more round. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. And you can bring the hands back down to the sides. We're going to do 3 sun salutation A's, modified sun salutation A's. We're going to start really slowly. Inhale up, arms overhead. Exhale down, forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold. Step back into plank. Drop the knees. Chaturanga, yoga push-up. So just go down, up, and then back to down dog. Pause for a breath. Look in between your hands. Step forward to the front of the mat. Rise all the way up. Hands to heart center in prayer. We're going to do that again. Inhale up. Exhale down, forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold. Step back into plank. Drop the knees. Chaturanga, yoga push-up. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Look in between your hands. Step or hop forward. Coming to the front of your mat. Rise all the way up. Hands to heart center in prayer. Last one, we're going to go in up dog as well. Just follow along. Inhale up. Exhale down, forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold. Step back into plank. Chaturanga, drop the knees. Come down. Then inhale up dog. Push up like this, if you can. If you can only get, but so far that's fine. If you can only do like a cobra, like a baby cobra like this, that's fine. We're going for up dog. Tuck the feet. Shift back. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. Pause. And on your next inhale, lift the right leg up just as far as you can. Don't force it. Exhale, bring it up in between your hands and step in between. Coming into a lunge. If you need to, so that you can press up, shift the back foot up a little. So release the sides. Come up into crescent lunge. We're going to put the hands on the knees to start with. Up. And when you feel a little more stable, lift the hands up overhead, looking straight ahead. Continue to breathe. Remember to take the knee towards the pinky toe. You want to keep the knees safe in this movement. On your next breath, spin the left foot down, parallel with the back of the mat. You're going to open up the chest into warrior two, just like this. Going forward on the right foot. Again, taking the knee out to the pinky toe. If you need to pedal the foot up, the back foot up a little so that you're more stable, go for it. We're just holding the posture, opening the chest. We're going to flip the right hand over, take the left hand down, the left leg, reaching back, looking underneath the right hand. This is peaceful warrior. Continue to breathe. Sinking into that front knee if you can. Now rise back up into warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, back into lunge. Step back into plank. You're going to drop the knees. Back into tabletop. And push back into down dog. Pausing here for a few breaths. If you need to, you can come down to child's pose. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up just as high as you can behind you. Bring it in between your hands and step in between the hands. Make sure that you're stable in your lunge. Bring the hands up just above the knee, squaring the shoulders, looking in front of you. And when you have stability, reach the arms overhead. Always remembering to bring the knee out to the pinky toes. You want to keep the knees safe. And on your next breath, spin the right foot parallel with the back of the mat. You're opening up the chest, bringing the right hand behind you, left hand in front. Coming into warrior two. Again, you can step in that back leg if you need to for more stability. Listen to your body. Just continue to breathe. This is a strong posture. You're bringing strength into your life, into your practice. On your next inhale, flip the left hand over, reach the right hand down the right leg, and come back into peaceful warrior. You're looking up underneath the left hand, up towards the sky, getting a good opening here on this left side of the body. Continue to breathe. Maybe sink a little further into that left foot, maybe. Lift back up into warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot. Coming back into lunge. Step back into plank. Drop the knees. Push back into down dog, hinging at the hips. Shooting the hips back towards the back of the mat. Pause here for a breath. And bring knees down. Legs wide, feet in together. We're going to come down into child's pose because you did really well. You deserve a little break. Bring the forehead to the mat. Bring the mind back to that intention you set for your practice. And just keep breathing. On your next inhale, come back up into tabletop. Tuck the feet. Press back into down dog. Look in between your hands. Step to the front of the mat. Rise all the way up. Hands overhead, tall mountain. Hands to heart center in prayer. Going to take one more sun salutation A with up dog, and then we're coming down to the floor to stretch. Inhale up. Exhale down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step back into plank. Knees down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Shift back. And exhale, down dog. Bring the knees down to the mat. And bring the feet out in front of you. We're going to do a forward fold. This is staff pose. If you need help coming down, get a flat belt or a towel, anything like that. You're going to come down and use it to work your way down. So I'm going to leave it here. Inhale up, overhead, tall spine. Exhale down, forward fold, reaching for the feet. If you cannot grab the feet, grab your strap and just gradually work your way down. Continue to breathe. Breathing into the stretch. Not forcing anything, just letting gravity take you down. Maybe sinking a little further with each exhale. And carefully inhale back up to center. Going to move the belt out of the way. Bring the knees up. And we're going to do a very easy twist today. So bring the right hand around like this, hugging the knees. And twist the shoulder back, the left shoulder back. And look behind you just as much as you can. If you have neck injuries or anything like that, just look as far as you're comfortable. If this is better for you, go for it. But continue to breathe. Come back to center. Easy twist to the other side, so hug your knees with the left arm. Bring the right arm behind you, rotating the shoulders. Look behind you, over your shoulder. And come back to center. I'm going to carefully, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll down to the mat. So put the hands out to the sides like this. Inhale, exhale, roll all the way down with control. Head is the last thing to come down. Bring the arms down to the mat. Now prop the right foot over beside the left knee, like you're sitting in a chair. Reach in between with the left thigh and bring it up towards your chest just as far as you can, getting a good stretch in the hip. Make sure you always keep the foot flexed. You're protecting your knee. Breathe into the stretch. Bring the foot back down, and we're going to switch sides. So bring the right foot down, left foot up, flexed foot. Reach in between the right thigh. Pull it up towards your chest, just as close as you can. Breathe. Bring the foot back down. Bring the left foot down to the ground. Going to go into happy baby. You bring both feet up towards the sky. Grab the sides of your calves, your ankles, or if you can, the sides of your feet. And you can just roll from side to side, massaging that low back. Again, holding the sides of the legs is perfectly fine. Then bring the knees in together. Bring everything up. Give yourself a big hug because you did awesome. And exhale down into Shavasana, letting the arms flop out to the sides, letting the legs flop out to the sides. Feeling yourself relax from the top of your head. Relax in between your eyes. Let your jaw go slack. Relax the throat. Any tension left in the shoulders, elbows, or hands, just let it go. Relax the stomach, the chest. Relax the hips, the thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves, your ankles, your feet, all the way from head to toe. Just completely relax in Shavasana. Feel how the gravity of the earth is supporting you, how your body is heavy against the ground, and you are safe. You are safe and supported in everything that you do. And on your next inhale, start to make some small movements with the fingers and toes. Rotations with the ankles and wrists. Reach out long for a big stretch and roll over to one side in the fetal position. And press yourself up. Come back into an easy seat to the center of your mat. Bring your hands back to your knees. Float your eyes shut one more time. And do a quick scan of your body. See how it feels differently than when you began your practice. And thank yourself for coming to the mat today, to take the time to do something good for you. Go ahead and open your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I put out more videos every week, and you can visit my website at dreamspreestudio.com to see where I'm teaching yoga. You guys take care of yourselves out there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time.